NBA sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Foxborough. Marcus Jones now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and short. And here is May. He's got his man complete to Johnson. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, New England.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
May to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here we go.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That's tipped and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Miami.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Second and 7. Rodgers. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On third down, Rodgers. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on third down is May. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On fourth down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Set to go now on first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Pass pulled in by Henry. Least down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Now it's Edwards. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 50. Hey, you watch over here.
From the gun, Rodgers. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and long. On play action, Rodgers. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by... And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll get it inside the 20. He is in. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. That's to his new acquisition in 2024, Odell Beckham Jr. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an...
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Robert Spillane. To throw on first down is May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Let's go. From the gun, on third down, it's May. Checking it down, this one is caught. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. May to the air once more. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Inside.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's complete. And it is Beckham. They get 21 on that one. First down, Miami.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's May. Quick throw, taken in. Into space at the 45. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
May to throw on second down. Diggs on the reception. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. On 3rd and 2, it's May. He'll go right and find his running back. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one on target for Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. That's caught by Bourne. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Let's go now.
On second down, it's May. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Davis now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass. On the give, here's Henry. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Here's a second and 9. From the gun, Rodgers. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. On play action, Rodgers. That one caught by Smith. And he's in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Dolphins. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10.
Let's go.
This drive will start on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short.
Yeah, I think
you
you might have to punt since it's
shot of
for the
converting on this
50.
fourth down.
I'm not sure, though.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. They're going. It's May. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first. The defense cannot come up with the big play there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back, and the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, New England.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Second down, 8 for the 1st down. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards. Now, 1st and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Pats have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Throwing, Rodgers. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So it's a win for the Patriots. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like.